Welcome to the coach trip. 7 couples on a 30-day tour of Europe. For some of them, it could be the holiday of a lifetime, taking in some of Europe's most famous sights and cities.
I could never have expected it to be like this. Nothing can prepare you for actually being here. It's beautiful.
But for others, it could be a complete nightmare.
Only good thing about Italy...
The only good thing?
Yeah, is when we leave it. The food's...
Oh!
This is no ordinary coach trip, because if you don't like the people you're travelling with, you can vote to send them home.
It was an attack. That's how I felt. And I don't mind playing a game, but I'm not going to be attacked.
Currently travelling on the coach trip are aunt and niece Eileen and Lisa.
There was this apparition of a face, and I thought, I'll tell the others. Just halfway down, I thought, can you lot see that? And thank God they did, because I thought I was going crackers.
Good mates Winter and Suki.
This thing just came out of nowhere, you know.
It's all warfare.
It's every man for himself, man.
Yep.
Mother and son Paul and Maggie.
If he'd have had his gear on, they'd have ripped his gear off.
Yes.
It wouldn't have been on long.
Brothers Nathan and Gavin.
We're just going to have the house break the show, Gavin.
Switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nurses Jane and Michelle.
Sometimes they can be just a tad OTT and can get on my...
Husband and wife Renee and Brian.
I put too much salt in the paella.
He did.
Somebody knocked my elbow as I was
That
putting
was
it.
not
Oh,
correct.
still-
I saw you double do it.
Friends Debbie and Tracy.
He's a lot more of an extrovert than I am. I'm quite an introvert, so... I'm bloody mad, actually.
And keeping a parental eye on all of his passengers is Brendan, their tour guide.
Anything that's alcoholic, they'll have it, you know. And especially if it's free.
Yesterday, the tour had 2 stops. The first was La Rioja, where the group sampled some local wine.
Kind of made me cough in a certain way.
And then feasted their eyes on some art at the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao.
One of his first pieces we saw was Adam and Eve, but they didn't see that. They just thought, oh, it looked like 2 monkeys.
Young tour members Lisa and Winter's romance looked like it was back on. But there was no love lost between Debbie and Tracy and Gavin and Nathan at voting time.
I've known him 5 minutes. I owe you no loyalty, honour.
Well, fine.
Me to you, from you to me, end of story.
It was Tracy and Debbie who got the yellow card, and if they get another one today, they'll be sent home on day 26 of the coach trip. It's 10:30 a.m. and the tour has a short trip to today's destination, San Sebastián in northeast Spain. The short journey time means everyone has had an extra hour in bed, but for hairdresser Paul, the appointments are coming in thick and fast.
Don't forget, I know you're doing that makeover, but you promised you'd wash and blow dry mine tonight.
Yeah. He's done mine this morning.
You will touch me up after breakfast.
Oh, dear.
Renee, please.
But brothers Gavin and Nathan are keeping their distance from the group after yesterday's vote where Tracy and Debbie had a few home truths for the boys.
And the main thing is you with your attitude, Nathan, that we have a problem with.
Hey, listen, shut your attitude up, OK?
Although it doesn't look like Nathan is going to change his attitude for anyone.
We're still here, and our spirit lives on. It's time to house break this show, I think.
And the boys and the coach leave on a 63-mile journey to San Sebastián. The coach is well on its way to its first stop. However, there's still clearly an atmosphere on board between Nathan and Gavin and Debbie and Tracy.
That it was her who was trying, who, as I said, dug and threw her nasty talons out and was trying to get her right.
Gavin, what they had was serious delusions of grandeur.
It's Nathan more than it is Gavin. Gavin obviously keeps Nathan in line. Nathan is very immature for his age. Perhaps Nathan will learn on this coach that there's certain ways and certain means that you act in certain places. He'll become a better man at the end of it, because I feel at the moment he's a little boy.
I prepared myself to go, and I thought that was it. We're going. See ya. But I wouldn't want to be ya.
2 coach trippers who aren't having any problems getting on are Lisa and Winter. Yesterday they were getting very close, and on today's journey they've chosen to take the back seats, hoping their actions go unnoticed by their fellow passengers. Little do they know that by the end of the day, their coach romance will be out in the open. San Sebastián is located in northeast Spain on the Bay of Biscay. Picturesque, expensive, and one of the most fashionable spots to spend the summer in Spain, the city sits between three hills, ringing a crescent bay called La Concha, or the Shell. The beaches are packed with sunbathers in the summer when the town takes on a festive atmosphere. Or, to take a break from the beach, you can visit the Old Town, which is filled with Spanish bars, restaurants and fishmongers, where visitors can sample the excellent Basque cuisine, including their famed tapas. Unfortunately, when the coach trip arrives in San Sebastián, conditions are a little too stormy for beachwear, so Brendan makes a change to his itinerary and takes everyone undercover and underwater to say hello to the sea creatures at the city's aquarium.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in the aquarium in San Sebastián. So what we're going to do is I'll give you one of these pamphlets and you'll have a chance to go around and see all the exhibits. Yes. And if we could be back at the entrance, please, for 12:15.
The Palacio del Mar opened its doors in 1928 and was the first natural science museum to be built in Spain, and it's the only museum in the Basque country dedicated to marine sciences.
Why did God create such ugly creatures?
Not ugly.
I can't understand it. Look at that.
Ugly.
Yeah.
More than 5,000 species inhabit the numerous tanks, including rays, turtles and eels.
You really feel like you're in it. You really do feel like you're in it. I mean, this here. Unbelievable.
Look at the size of fish. Oh my God.
Gorgeous, aren't they? Look how inquisitive they are. Look, he's after your finger, isn't he? Amazing.
There are also more dangerous varieties on show, and finally a shark is given the chance to meet another of the world's greatest predators, Gavin.
Big boy, come down here and have some. That's a great white by the looks of things.
We're just looking at the crayfish and we're wondering what they taste like for lunch. I just like them plain. I just think they're lovely. Look, they're fighting them two.
Are they fighting, are they?
Yeah, they're fighting. You know they're fighting.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Look, watch him. Look.
Something else.
However, the greatest discovery in the aquarium isn't anything to do with the marine creatures, it's to do with a romance between two of the passengers.
So you going out with each other, guys, or are you just spending a lot of time with each other? Or?
Yeah, why do you busy like
Why?
It's interesting. You're just watching.
Is there something going on? Is there a bit of electricity there?
As tour leader, Brendan's usually discreet and professional, but occasionally there's nothing better than having a good gossip.
They're very, very soppy together, aren't they? Touchy and you know, look in each other's eyes.
At first, it was just holding hands like this, and then he went and.
Oh, right.
But he's lovely. I think a man would approve.
In the last couple of days that I've known Lisa, we've been getting on really, really well. We've chatted about loads of other stuff, and we've become real close friends. And the last few days, we've become a bit more than friends.
I thought winter was out the window when the other two boys came along.
Gavin and...
Because one of them, Nathan, I think,
Nathan
likes
and Gavin. So there might be a bit of competition there, do you think?
Yes.
But, I mean, she's already in, isn't he? Winter is already there.
Yeah, but you never know. She's quiet.
She's responding to his touches and things.
I think everybody spotted it before I did. Obviously, everyone noticed that we were becoming really good friends, and I was kind of just happy with that. And then I just started liking you even more. The more I got to know him, it's just progressed a bit more. Yeah. So it's just...
The more I annoyed her, really, that was it.
Watch this space, love, and you never know. There could be a marriage on the cards. I'll have to buy a bloody hat and I don't wear them. So, nobody's nice, though, innit? So, let's hope.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
With a romance between Lisa and Winter now in the open, it gives Brendan time to reflect on Lisa's rollercoaster coach romance.
Can
not done badly, has she, Lisa, since she arrived, really? Because, I mean, she had little tante with Max. I don't know what went on with Tom, but anyway, definitely with Max. And now, you know, we have Gavin, who's been sort of sucked in and discarded, just thrown away, discarded. And now we have a full-blown affair with Winter in all of the space of 2 weeks. She's quite a fast worker, is our Lisa. And they always say the quiet ones are the worst.
I've told Winter everything that's gone on this trip. I've got nothing to hide, and I don't really care what Max and Tom think. I only knew them for like a day. I don't know them, so they knew it was just a bit of fun. And me and Winter, we really like each other, and if we stay together, then I think nothing's going to stop us.
Coming up in part 2, some of the tourists take a dip, one of the passengers gets a makeover, and this time Gavin and Debbie have crosswords at voting time.
If you accuse someone of doing something, have evidence.
Today the coach trip has arrived in San Sebastián, where the tour has visited a local aquarium.
Big boy, come down here and have some. That's a great ride by the looks of things.
And tongues have been wagging about new lovers Lisa and Winter.
Watch this space, love, and you never know, there could be a marriage on the cards. I'll have to buy a bloody hat and I don't wear them.
Hey guys, here we go.
So with the coach trip's very own Posh and Bex in tow, Brendan leads the group to this afternoon's activity. The original plan had been to visit a fun fair, but due to the bad weather, Brendan's had to hastily rearrange plans. He's come up with 2 options for the group: a visit to a spa or a shopping trip around San Sebastián. And it's no surprise that Brendan's overseeing the relaxing option.
Beautiful sauna and steam, and also the whirlpools and the jacuzzis were fantastic. And a lovely, relaxing afternoon. I think, you know, bubbling about in a jacuzzi is wonderful.
Unfortunately, the shopping trip doesn't seem to be going quite to plan for the rest of the group. In the absence of tour guide Brendan, they're lost. Luckily, a local's on hand to help them out.
There is a shop quite near here, and we can find that.
Cool. Pharmacy? Pharmacy.
There's one in the corner.
Oh,
and I want to
lovely.
find a nice new bag. A nice new bag. And where we are going, there is another shop called Misako. They have very nice bags.
It's certainly not a sight the coach trip's seen before. The group in their swimming costumes, riding underwater bikes, and wearing blue caps.
Well, the blue caps, when we all had them on, made us look like 1930 lifeguards.
I was saying to Gavin, you know, that obviously it prevents nits being spread, Spanish nits being spread to English nits, etc. And I think he believed me, actually. Well, I'm sure Nathan did, but I think Nathan would believe anything you told him.
It was nice to relax and just kind of chill and think about bubbly water and fun.
20 minutes later, and the rest of the group might finally get around to having some fun too, as they find the shops. But as the only male in the group, Suki's wishing they hadn't.
Fantastic. Women's clothes.
Well, I'll have to cuddle him a bit, eh? Make him feel not left out. We did today, he was the only guy there with shopping.
Brendan doesn't have a care in the world. His only worry is that there'll be heavy petting between new lovers Lisa and Winter. Along with bombing, running and horseplay, it is strictly against spa rules.
Spa was really lovely.
They had a kiss
Isn't
in the
it
pool
lovely?
when they came out the changing rooms.
They kept hiding behind the corner when you weren't looking and having a little one.
Meanwhile, at the San Sebastián shops, the girls have come up with a plan to make over security guard Debbie.
We need to look for something delicate for Debbie's neck, because you know we're going to do her makeover.
Eileen, I think, is going to dress me, and Paul's going to do something with my hair, and
Michelle's going to do something with the makeup, and we'll have a finished problem.
To make her look like a woman.
So the search is on for Debbie's perfect outfit.
We're not being derogatory or anything, we're just going to do it all.
I'm going to do
nice
her makeup.
shoes, maybe it's a skirt.
Paul's
If
going to
not,
do
I've
her
got
hair.
trousers.
I think she's a bit apprehensive about it, but she's going for a laugh, and she's up for a laugh, so let's see the before and after, and I can't wait.
I'm going to leave it in their hands, so they're going to come up with whatever they come up with. I'm going to trust them all.
Back at the spa, and Paul is also about to learn a lesson in trust as the group brave the ice-cold plunge pool together.
It's surprising what camaraderie together can make you do.
Yes.
I can see why now these soldiers in the First World War all went over, knowing they were going to get machine gunned down. They all go together.
Thankfully, after taking the plunge, it's time for something more fun. Not German machine guns.
As you can see out there is the Cantabrian Sea. And I bet anybody to get down there first, have a dip and back here in 10 seconds.
Gavin might have lost out in the race for Lisa's heart, but he's determined to be the winner when it comes to fitness.
Go, 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 go!
I lost in a race to the beach, which I was very upset about.
I think there was a bit of a challenge between Gavin and Winter.
No challenge. There was no
well, no
challenge.
challenge because Gavin won.
Can I just say, Winter doesn't like to lose. Yeah, carry on.
Gavin beat me in the race to the beach, but in fairness, he had the inside track, and I slipped.
They've relaxed at a spa and shopped till they dropped. But will anybody be dropped off the coach trip as they meet up for today's vote? On Coach Trip, the passengers' holiday will continue for as long as they remain popular with the other travellers. Because on this trip, at the end of every day, each pair vote privately for who they want off the coach. Whoever gets the most votes is awarded a yellow card. If they are given a second yellow card during the trip, they are sent home to be replaced by a new pair. Brendan gathers the group together to hear the result. Currently, Gavin and Nathan, Winter and Suki, and Tracy and Debbie all have yellow cards.
Once again, we need to know who you're voting for and your reasons why. Thank you.
Gavin and Nathan are the first to vote.
Nathan and I will be voting for Brian and Renee, purely because you haven't got a yellow card yet, and we just feel that's the right thing to do.
We will stick to our pride and honour, and we know for a fact that there's, other people have got yellow cards, and Brian and Renee don't have a yellow card. We have a yellow card, so why shouldn't they have a yellow card?
Today we are going to vote for Jane and Michelle. You have voted for us in the past. Sometimes Jane can be a bit inconsiderate when sitting at the table and having a fag. She's like, do you mind if I smoke? If you say no, I'm going to smoke anyway. And I was like, oh, okay. Then there's no point in me really answering, is it?
Tonight, we've to vote for Brian and Rennie, only because we don't think anybody's going to vote like they didn't for us.
That's all right. Today we are voting for Jane and Michelle, simply because we've never voted for them before, and we thought it's time we spread our vote a little more around the group.
Tonight we are voting for Lisa and Eileen.
I wanted to come off this show without a vote and they spoiled it. Payback time.
Right.
Tonight, we are voting for Gavin and Nathan. This is just purely a response from me for what happened last night. I feel that Tracy voiced her opinion verbally, and I've decided that I would like to voice my opinion through the ballot box.
It's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
So with one vote left to be cast, Renee and Brian and Michelle and Jane have 2 votes each. Paul and Maggie are the last to vote.
I'm going to have to vote for Brian and Renee. I'm sorry.
Hey, you've got a yellow card.
And I know this coach is going to go out on a happy rainbow-type finish with all different people, all different colours coming to a lovely gold pot at the end of the day.
But there's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for Renee and Brian, just their first yellow card.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 votes, yellow card this evening goes to Renee and Brian. Thank you. And would you
Thank you all.
And would you please follow me to the coach? Thank you.
It's always going to be hard, whatever happens.
Tomorrow night's going to be even harder still.
Yeah, because they're nice people.
But all we can do is retaliate. That's all we can do.
So far on the trip, there's been no love lost between Gavin and Nathan and Tracy and Debbie. And as the rest of the group return to the hotel, Gavin decides to return to tonight's vote and confronts Debbie.
But you've come up to me and said I insulted you two last night. I don't think I insulted you, and I want to know how I insulted you. If you accuse someone of doing something, have evidence to prove of that accusation, yeah?
It's just a difference of opinion, that's all I have to say.
But you shouldn't be insulted in a difference of opinion. People are allowed to have different opinions. I have different opinions with everyone, left, right and centre, every day. But you can't go around saying you've insulted me because we've got a difference of opinion. You've just told me I've insulted you and I'm not fine. I don't like people accusing me of something and not being able to tell me how I've done it. You're just backing off, coward-like. That's what you get, innit? Well, I'm confused.
After her confrontation with Gavin, Debbie certainly needs something to take her mind off it. Cue a coach trip makeover. Meet the stylists.
Eileen on dress, and we have Michelle on makeup, and we have Paul on hair.
The makeup team have arrived.
She's always looked for a different look, and hopefully tonight they're going to give her a little bit of a chance to see what, other fashion that she could possibly have a go at.
And after an hour and a half, the coach trip stylists can reveal their creation.
I would like to introduce Miss Debbie Fisher, our makeover for today.
With the help of Paul, Michelle and Eileen, Debbie has been transformed from this to this. And it's time for Debbie to make her grand entrance. But it's not just Debbie's new look that gets a toast.
I'd like you to raise your glasses to a very lovely couple, Winter and Peter.
As 14 glasses are raised for the toast, differences are put aside and it's a happy coach trip. Next time on Coach Trip, more French frolics as they hit the surf.
To do this at Scarborough, but I never thought it's too cold, but it's gorgeous. I must go and do another. Hawaii Five-O!
Then hit the bottle for a drop of classic Bordeaux.
Smell what's slightly in the wine, even though it smelled of fish today. I don't know if that's a good or bad indication.
And more sour grapes at voting time.
Maggie's getting tight. She's 73.
Yes, I know.
How old are you?
24.
24. You should be ashamed of yourself.